recovered from the virus.
The Chief Minister said the infection rate, the R number, is now between 0.6 to 0.7, but stressed that although we're moving in the right direction, the target figure is below 0.5. Fabian Picardo said excellent progress is being made, with the day's COVID figures continuing a downward trend. The number of active cases is now 605. At ERS, there are 92 cases, with 31 full recoveries. Nevertheless, over the past 24 hours, the Chief Minister confirmed there had been 5 further hospital admissions, 1 in the CCU, 3 in Victoria Ward and 1 in John Ward. Of the 11 patients in CCU, 9 are ventilated. However, he said the majority of the 41 cases in the wards are either improving or stable. Mr. Picardo stressed it was important to note that there are all ages in hospital, not just the elderly, with the youngest in his 30s. The lockdown is expected to be lifted next Sunday, the 31st of January. Non-essential shops and hairdressers could open as from Monday, the 1st of March, albeit with safety measures in place, while gyms could open subject to permits being granted. As for restaurants, bars and cafes, the Chief Minister said the view taken is that these must remain closed until the 1st of March. There will be a 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew. Schools are expected to also open on the 1st of February, with all teachers having been offered appointments for their vaccines over the next 48 hours.
I can give parents the comfort that we are now planning firmly to open on that date, subject only to major increases in the infection rate, which we do not now expect. If the schools were not to open on the 1st of February, we are already prepared to make alternative arrangements for the children of St. Martin's and Early Birds.
On the vaccines, the Chief Minister said the government is following the 2-dose strategy and would expect all those considered to be at risk and frontline workers to be fully protected by the end of February.
I am confident you know that I have said before that we were pursuing a 1-dose strategy if we had to. We now have the numbers from the Department of Health and Social Care in the United Kingdom that we needed to have committed to Gibraltar in order to be able to do the 2-dose strategy in respect of those who matter the most, the 4 most at-risk categories. And so we can confidently say that we're able to pursue a 2-dose strategy in respect of that cohort. We expect that we will be able to pursue a 2-dose strategy in respect of the whole of the population, and that is what we want to pursue. We are not in a position of having to consider a 1-dose strategy because we have now seen the numbers actually allotted to us enable us to do the 2-dose strategy in the period suggested.
Nevertheless, Fabian Picardo said the advice until the lockdown is lifted continues to be stay at home. He acknowledged condolences received from the Falkland Islands and the Isle of Man for the recent tragic loss of life and paid tribute to GHA and ERS staff and frontliners for all their efforts, as well as Gibraltarians providing care health services outside of Gibraltar.